Hi you guys, welcome back to my channel. If you hear a little bit of like airflow or humming in the background, it's just the hard drive. I don't think it's gonna stop doing that anytime soon, but today's video is just a rundown of things that have sold for a higher ticketed amount. So I think I'm gonna phrase this in the title or the cover that it's $100 and above, but I'm going to share some that were like at 99 or 95 too, so that you guys have more context of like brand and styles and such. So if you're brand new though, my name is Brittany. I go by Brittany Banter here and on Instagram. You guys can follow me over there. I share reselling tips and tricks and what sold for me over there, as well as on YouTube. So if you like this video, please stop anytime and give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you want to see more content. I've been pumping out a lot of videos. So anyways, let's get into what has sold for me for around $100 or more. A lot of these sales have been within the last, I want to say like 6 to 12 months. Winter is a great time to sell higher ticketed items like jackets and boots and sweaters and cardigans, anything. Well, a cardigan is a sweater, but you know what I mean. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to cover are these vintage Fry campus riding boots. So I actually found these at the thrift for $10. They sold really quickly. I had them priced a little higher, I want to say like $125, but someone sent me an offer after like a week or two of $95. So I accepted that as a really good return. I love selling Fry boots, but you have to be careful because some of the styles don't do so well. They're not as like valuable or sought out online, especially used, but these retail for like $325, I want to say, somewhere up there, a lot more than what I sold them for. So since they were pre-owned and someone had already worn them, obviously not going to sell for as much. But okay, so a few of these items, actually a lot of these that have sold for a higher amount that I'm going to cover, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of them were from a liquidation box that I bought. Some of them had flaws, some of them were just, you know, they have like one little spot on them or one tiny hole that needed repaired, and I disclosed all of that. So this Mage loose sleeve leather Moto jacket sold for $99. I wanted more for this, but I had it for a while and I wanted to get rid of it and get my money back. I think in the box I got 20 items for like $300 or something. So I definitely got a lot back on my return, and they sold in a decent amount of time. I just relisted them a few times. So okay, the next, and that sold for $99. I think I said that. Okay, the next thing came in a thread up box, and I got really lucky with some of the stuff that came in my thread up shoe boxes. And these Thelma powder pale blue suede like loafers, they had like this really pretty fringe detail. They were in really good condition. They sold for $100, and I think I got that offer. I had them listed for like $150, $125, but I took the offer. They retailed for $388, and they sold in like a week. So I love a quick flip. I don't like to keep hold of things. I've watched a lot of other resellers, and they'll mention they're not like in the storage business. They don't want to keep things. They want to turn it over for profit and make room for new inventory, which is what I like to do because shopping is the best part of what I do. So okay, another Mage piece. I did buy 2 boxes, and I don't remember if these first 2 leather jackets were in the same box, but this is a Mage red Moto jacket. It was a size large or a 40 in European sizing, also sold for $100. Okay, and this next thing I actually found on Facebook Marketplace. I had been thrifting and flipping from there for a while, but I didn't like the aspect of having to go to someone else's house, and especially not with my kids or by myself. So if I didn't have my kids with me, that meant I was going by myself, and if I had my kids with me, I just felt super uncomfortable with it at all. So if my husband couldn't come with me, I wasn't really going. But I picked this Fisher Price Little People Disney Castle up, and another piece that sold on eBay combined for $25, I think. So I paid about $12.50 for this, and it sold for $100, and then my profit would have been $80 since it's sold on Poshmark. You guys know the fees, or if you don't, they're 20%. Okay, this next thing I sourced online was this J. Crew ivory. I think that's cement. I don't know why it would be called that, but anyways, Sherpa toggle coat. I picked this up for like $40, and I only flipped it for $113, but I had someone give me an offer, and I think I doubled my money. Well, yeah, really close to doubling my money, and pretty quickly. So I took the offer and shipped that out. I really have loved selling J. Crew. I have a lot of higher ticketed items from J. Crew in my closet right now. I have been trying to get my, I want my sell-through rate to stay high, but I want my ROI to stay high, and I also want the return to be higher. Like per item, I want my profit to be about $50. So I've really slowed down on picking things up unless I know that I'm going to make that type of return, because it takes a lot of time to process and photograph and ship all these things, and I want to try and limit how much I'm doing, like how much work I have to put in per item. Okay, so I hope that makes sense. I kind of covered that in a video that I just made too, if you want to go back to my main page and find that video. Okay, the next thing is this Mage, which was also in these boxes, tweed knit jacket. I think one of the buttons was missing, but it came with a spare one, I want to say. This sold for $125, which is really good because I think per item, I might have only paid like it was either between $200 or $300 per box. So I think I paid on average like $15 per item. I don't know if that math is seeming wrong, but it was not that much per item. So okay, next thing is this Mage denim leather blue and black Moto jacket. This came with some stains that I actually had tried to remove myself, and I got them down pretty good, where if they wanted to take this, because it was new with tags, to the dry cleaner after, they would probably completely come out. This sold for $130. It was a size medium. And then I have 3 more things to share with you guys. This Levi's new with tags, long down-filled hooded puffer. This sold pretty quickly. I actually picked this up at Ross randomly. I was there, and this was like the only one. I wish I could have found more. I picked it up for $25, and it sold for $140. It was almost like a midi length, like if you were wearing a dress it would have covered it, and it looked super comfortable. It had a lot of activity too, I want to say. So I would definitely pick that up again. Okay, and these, the last piece that came from one of those liquidation boxes, I cannot talk today, was this Mage embroidered Moto jacket. So as you can tell, if you find jackets from Mage, they're probably worth picking up if they're at a decent price point, because these all sold for over $100. This one was also new with tags. I think it had a minor flaw, but maybe not. I can't really remember with that one. I had that one a while back. Okay, and the last item, but the most exciting item, I picked these up at a buy-sell trade for $65, and they sold within a couple days for $200. They're these Schutz Mariana snake stiletto heel boots. They were new with tags. They were also a really good size, a size 11. These were the only pair on all of Poshmark, and I had them listed for $250, and I went ahead and took $200 just because I had $65 tied up in that, and I didn't want to risk someone not buying them and then winter passing and then kind of hoping for a sale when it's not cooler out anymore. So profit for that, well, if you take 20% off, it would have been $160, and then cost of goods, so about like $190, and then with taxes and everything, I'm still making about like $140 profit. So really good sale. That's my highest sale I've ever had on Poshmark. Like I said, I'm changing over to a new business model, so that was kind of experimental for me, but when I checked comps, it looked like a really good thing to pick up, and it was. So That is everything that has sold for just over $100 for me, or a little bit under. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a big thumbs up, subscribe, follow me over on Instagram, and I will see you guys very, very soon. Bye!